Taylor James and Billy Zane star in the biblical adaptation of the movie Samson. We're rolling film right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Russell here at How's Hollywood Reviews. If you guys haven't, go ahead and click that subscribe button, that little bell notification icon. You'll get notified anytime I drop a new movie review, trailer review, anything new, you guys will get notified, so go ahead and do that. Also, stick around to like and comment after the video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the biblical movie Samson. Samson is rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes. It stars Jackson Rathbone, Taylor Thompson, Billy Zane, and Caitlin Leahy, and it's directed by Bruce Macdonald and Gabriel Sabloff. This movie is a biblical film, so if you have any knowledge in the Bible, you'll appreciate it more. If you don't, then you might not know the whole entire story, but you remember hearing a little bit about Samson. Samson pretty much is a gladiatorial Herculean strength Bible character, and he pretty much wants to carry out the word of God. Well, he leads his people against the Philistines, and King Balak and his son Rala are pretty much kind of against him. They don't really like Samson and what he stands for, so they kind of want to sabotage him. So the people look up to Samson because he wants to help them break free from the Philistines, and he wants to really just free them and pretty much just, live life peacefully. Well, Samson, he claims that he gets his great powers from God. So we see a lot of that. And King Balak, he wants to pretty much sabotage his powers and wants him to pretty much be a slave and servant. Well, we see Delilah, who is a temptress in the film. And we see that whole entire... if you guys are familiar with the Bible, where he gets his hair cut by Delilah and he loses his power, and then he ends up getting blinded, and he ends up becoming a slave, and he pretty much he's tied to these two pillars, and he pulls these pillars down. And that's pretty much his demise. He ends up dying. Overall, this film, while I do appreciate the biblical type movies, I really like the Case for Christ. I really found that very fascinating. And some of the other Bible movies, they're hit or miss. This one's just a miss for me. Overall, I gave this movie 1.5 stars out of 5. To me, the acting was not that great. Jackson Rathbone, I know he plays Rala. Taylor James in this film plays Samson. He did a decent enough job trying to carry the film, but I felt like the dialogue was weak. Just the action, the whole entire backdrop was just, it wasn't entertaining enough to me. It didn't grab your attention. I mean, I was curious about the character Samson from the Bible because I was, familiar with him because I went to Catholic school for 5 years, and I was familiar a little bit with Samson. Overall, the acting in the film is not that good. It's subpar at best. And there's a lot of, even the props, with beards and stuff like that they're wearing, it looks so fake. It really takes you out of the film. So overall, I gave this movie 1.5 stars out of 5. To me, it just didn't hold up. It didn't really hold my attention. And it was one of those types of movies that I will probably forget about a couple months down the road. So my review would pretty much say, if you're bored and you're in a mood for a movie and you guys have Movie Pass or whatever like I do, I would go ahead and see it. But if you're going to pay for it, I wouldn't go see it unless you're familiar with the story of Samson and you like that type of stuff. But more importantly, have you guys seen Samson? Did you guys enjoy the film or not? Go ahead and sound off there in the comments. What is your favorite biblical movie? I know they have the 10 Commandments, the Case for Christ I really enjoy. Go ahead and sound off there in the comments. What's your favorite biblical movie? And join me next time at How's Hollywood Reviews when I bring you Nick Park's new movie, Early Man. Until then, we'll see you guys in Hollywood.